Hey everybody, how you doing today? Today we're going to take a look at a relationship topic on how you can increase attraction in long-term relationships with space. So we're going to take a look at this within the context of a Venn diagram, the you, me, we Venn diagram, which you may have seen, you may have not, but I will explain, and we'll talk about how space can increase attraction in relationships, long-term relationships, what I think is especially important. So with that being said, so early on in the relationship, right? You got the you and the me are the overwhelming portions of the relationship. The we is new, it's fresh. Like there's not a lot of we togetherness. You're probably having some great sex. Like you're getting to know each other. There's mystery, there's intrigue. You're finding out new things about this person all the time. You have those butterflies, right? The honeymoon phase. But we all know this doesn't last forever in long-term relationships. Biologically, it can't last forever. You never get anything done if you're just having sex all the time. So life starts to happen, right? You decide this is the person you want to build a life with. So life starts to happen to you guys. You get careers develop. You get kids together. Aging parents, busy schedules, household chores, like you name it, other things come up. Life happens, right? So through that process, couples will grow together stronger in the we phase, right? So coming together, really building that strong we is critical to building a life together. However, a lot of couples get to the point where the we consumes so much time and energy that they stop focusing on the you and me. Like they stop focusing on themselves and the other partner stops focusing on themselves. And Esther Perel says in her book, Mating in Captivity, that the strong emotional connection that the we brings is great and it's necessary for a long-term relationship to endure. However, in many relationships, in many cases, that does not build the desire for intimacy, which ends up being a problem in a lot of long-term relationships, and it kills a lot of long-term relationships. So I'm going to talk about how building healthy space within those long-term relationships can help increase the desire for intimacy and just provide more balance between the you, me, and the we. So ideally, and every relationship's different, right? Every relationship has its own dynamics. So this is where you and your partner kind of have to take a look at things and see if you have a healthy balance, if you have a balance that you're happy with in your relationship. But I think all long-term relationships could benefit from creating a little more space for the you and the me to do more activities, more hobbies that they want to do. And I'll explain how that actually helps build desire. So just some ideas like spending more time with friends. It's incredibly important for both people within a relationship to spend time with their friends separately from their partner. It doesn't mean it should be like that all the time, but this is a healthy thing to do sometimes. Exploring new or old hobbies is another thing to think about. Something that's near and dear to my heart, reading, personal growth. Like that's stuff that should never stop, but when you get busy, it's easy to throw that to the side. Starting a new business, a new side hustle, or pursuing your passion. Pursuing a passion and goals is incredibly important for both people within a relationship, but especially men and living that masculine purpose. And then another one is just a new gym routine or class. So these are just a few examples of things that you can do as individuals within the relationship to help build attraction and create more balance between the you, me, and we. Obviously, this is going to take some sacrifice, right? Partners are going to have to communicate on how to make this work logistically, but I think it's vitally important. So let me explain what that space does. So when people within a partnership are doing new things separate from their partner, it's going to increase mystery, intrigue, curiosity, and more importantly, desire for intimacy. So you're curious about what your partner's doing in the gym. You're excited to hear about their new hobby. You're excited to see them perform on stage if they decided they wanted to pursue music or comedy or something like that. So that just adds new elements into long-term relationships, which builds attraction for both partners. And this is especially important for women. So nearly 80% of divorces are initiated by women, and in a large majority of those cases, it's due to loss of attraction. So couples get to the point where the we is consuming and they lose sight of the me and the you. And that just drives down the desire for intimacy in a lot of long-term relationships. So this is a brief look at how you can use or how attraction grows in space within the context of the Venn diagram. So think about how this could apply to your relationship. Like I said, every relationship is different. But I think building a little more healthy space in long-term relationships will help drive the desire for intimacy. If you've never read it, this book, Mating in Captivity, I'll put a link down below, is an amazing book on how you can maintain that balance between emotional connection and desire for intimacy in long-term relationships, which I think we would all agree is amazing and important because you want to have that amazing, intimate relationship with your partner. If you have any more questions or you want to go into more detail on this topic or similar topics when it comes to relationships, shoot me an email, post a comment down below. I'll try to get to all the comments. If you want to do some individual life coaching, please reach out via email. And I look forward to more discussions in the near future.